What is up, everybody? This is Mark the Mike. This is another The Wrestling Battle podcast by Wrestling Link. I'm Mark the Mike. I'm joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
And we got a special Wrestling Battle for you today because shit happens. And so we're going to condense the show a little bit, but we're going to give you highlights over the week and everything like that. But as always, we start off with the Wrestling Retrospect. And,
Yes, sir.
and your pick was.
Is Negro Casas. Uh, well, I would say, okay, so he's not a luchador, right? He's just what they would call, like a standard Mexican wrestler,
Yes, he's a Mexican wrestler.
because he's not a masked wrestler. That's the
Yes.
thing, difference. Okay. Um, the first match I picked was Negro Casas versus Great Sasuke.
Yes, and that's a classic right there. Like I knew when you saw Great Sasuke, I knew that was gonna be a classic
Hmm.
because Great Sasuke is one of my favorite.
He
He was in
is.
the WCW games too.
That's the ninja, isn't it?
Yes,
They turned him because he in the original
versus the World.
Japanese games, right?
Yes, and he was in
And
versus
then
the
they
World.
okay, and then they changed what he looked like
Yeah.
because obviously they don't have the rights. So I
Well,
got
in WCW versus the World, he looked like what he looks like.
you. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The same thing with Hayabusa was called Hannibal, but he kind of looked like Hayabusa.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay. And this match, it now here we. I don't know how things worked back then. Now it looks like they're saying that Negro Casas was the Mexican NWA champion
Yes.
because it's a belt. It is the NWA championship, but on the front it straight up just says Mexico.
Okay. I know back in the 90s they had the middleweight championship before
Okay,
NWA. That was one of the belts that Ultimo Dragon had, part of the 12 belts that he got.
I got you.
Yeah,
Uh oh,
so
Scott Steiner.
yeah. But yeah, so I think that was part of the NWA territory stuff.
Okay, okay, all right. Well, this was a very solid back and forth. This was a Crabman match, like I sent you. I know Sasuke is known for flying, and he gets there,
Yeah.
but he just takes Casas to the ground, and they are down there for like the first 5, almost 10 minutes of the match. It's like, damn, I didn't know he was like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know Sasuke was a crab man.
Oh yeah, he was
Um,
very technician.
gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Um, but I would just like to point out you see in this match in is that Casas is very skilled in technical stuff,
Yes.
but he is very much a character wrestler. He constantly gets the crowd involved. He's constantly doing something shady with the ref, with the ropes. He's usually trying to push people a little too far to get them agitated. Uh, he does it a little bit in this match, but we'll see more of that later. And well, the one cool thing that he does here is because Sasuke comes with Tiger Mask to the ring.
Yeah.
Uh, at one point, Tiger Mask is cheering his homie on, and Casas is like, "Shut the hell up." He just starts swinging at him,
Yeah.
and then so like for the maybe the remainder of the match is just him taunting Tiger Mask outside, and then trying to get that to distract the ref. So it's pretty cool. But Sasuke was the match.
Nice. My first match is I kind of went back and kind of go into if they fought Ultimo Dragon. So I found the match with Negro Casas versus Ultimo Dragon. This is in UWA middleweight title match.
Hmm.
Um, this was in August 28th, 1992. This was a title match, and Ultimo Dragon actually took the title from him. Um, it was a hard hitting match. It kind of like again, Ultimo Dragon was not straight just technical high flyer. He was a straight technical wrestler as well. Very good technical wrestler, and to Jericho, probably one of the best wrestlers he ever wrestled. Um, it went back and forth. It was a really good match. Again, I'll say so far from what I watched in the last like the three Mexican matches I've watched, like he kind of has an Eddie Guerrero vibe and how he cheats,
Yes, yes,
and
100%.
he's very like if I would say if there was a Ric Flair of Mexico,
Yeah, yeah.
that
Mhm,
is Negro Casa.
mhm.
And I see it so much. Like he's trying to poke the eye. He's trying to like he did a dragon suplex and he tried to headbutt his ribs in order to get out and shit like things like that. Like he tried to do a lot of shady shit
Oh
to
yeah.
get it in to get out of things and stuff like that. So this was a really good match. I
Mhm.
really enjoyed it. I'll post all this on the Facebook page, so definitely check it out on the Facebook page of the Wrestling Babble.
Okay. Also, I just want to correct myself. The last match was 2 out of 3,
Okay.
and Casas got the 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
So I saw Sasuke get one. So there you go.
Okay.
Um, the next match I picked is Hio del Santo versus Negro Casas. Uh, apparently they had a very like they had a stipulation mask versus hair
So Iro de Santo,
versus hair.
he sounds from that's is that Andrade?
Hio del Santo is because of the time. I don't think it is.
Okay, so probably is his father or his grandfather.
More than likely would be his father, because I think this is like maybe early 90s, maybe even 80s, because it doesn't
Okay,
have the date here, but
okay,
this is a while ago. Um, but one thing I did notice about Negro Casas is he had a lot of hair versus hair matches. So apparently, him and Santo had a hair versus mask versus hair that included El Dandy.
yeah. Hold on, I
Um,
actually found one of his matches too.
yeah, he had some El Dandy matches. Um, so it seems like they had a rivalry. This match is brutal. I'm surprised nobody was bleeding. Uh, these guys maybe I don't know 5 6 minutes into the match, you see Casa start cheating and try to start doing dirty stuff. Um, and he's just like he's ruthless, man. I don't like what I guess because of the rivalry is why he's so ruthless. But his kicks, his thigh kicks, you can see they just extra stiff. You can see the slaps extra stiff. The punches. There's a part in this match where they both go back and forth and they're punching each other in the head as hard as he. It's like, what is going on? Why are they so mad? But that's how it was, I guess, in Mexico, man. You had a feud. You were really out there swinging.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So they were swinging in this match. I actually recommend you watch this one if you have the time. Uh, I'll try to send you the link to this one, but
Yeah.
this one gets rough. It gets kind of uncomfortable towards the end too. They really just don't like each other. You could tell, or at least they're that good at what they do that you
Yeah.
can't tell that they're. You know what I
What
mean?
was the person he was against again?
Is Hio del Santo
Spell it.
versus Negro Casas.
Spell it if you can.
Hijo, capital Del, and Santo. So Santo and versus Negro Casas. The YouTube that put this one up is TM24.
I think
If you want to check it out.
is this on this. I think this is Alberto's fucking. What was it? De
The
Rio.
one, the guy with the silver mask, Alberto.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think yeah, I know. He's like, yo, they actually have him in Del Santo fucking like looking like gangsters on his Twitter.
Cool. Cool. That's cool.
um, Santo, Hideo de Santo, and
Okay.
and Casa.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I was trying.
And just to keep going, the match ends. Santo wins the match, and they have like a little fireworks inside. I'm like, oh,
Nice,
that's crazy. Okay. They have pyro
nice,
after the match. Nice.
nice.
It was a big deal. Whatever this was, it was a big deal. So
All right. My next match, it is one of them 6-man tags. Just because I saw Black Magic in it, I had to pick it. Um, This is the Love Machine and Love Machine, Ultimo Dragon, and Vampiro versus Black Magic, Negro Casa, and Parta Parta Morgan. I don't know who that is, but he
Okay.
sounds like a pirate.
Okay. Okay.
This was a fun match just because fucking Black Magic is a silly dude, and him and Negro Casa like he was trying to cheat on him and cheat and like that ain't again Norman Smiley. He's known for wiggling his ass and dancing. So anytime he tried to fucking cheat on him, cheat and during the match, so like he'll wiggle and fucking dance in front of him. This was a fun, entertaining ass match. Like I was surprised how much I laughed more than
Mm-hmm.
like it wasn't like the greatest technician and shit like that, but this match actually caught me and made me laugh a lot.
Okay. Good.
It
Good.
was a
Good.
fun match. Uh, Negro actually takes the win in this one.
Okay. Okay.
This was 9/18/1982.
Okay. Okay. And my last one it is Yoshihiro Asai versus Negro Casas. Thanks to you for letting me know, because I probably remember, but I forgot that that is Ultimo Dragon
Yes.
unmasked when he was first starting out. This is in UWA. He is one of the champions. I don't know if he's the main
So
champion.
I actually was looking at the match while you were talking, and when you were mentioning it before the cast, I was looking at the dude. That was when he was like a rookie.
A rookie.
Like Ultimate Dragon was a rookie.
Okay. Well, he's already a champ, so
Yeah, but he
he's
was
good.
like that was like his first 2 years.
Okay. So 1990 it says 7/6/90 is the date.
Yep. Because Asahi is his moonsault.
Okay. Gotcha. That's cool. That's cool. And this match is a little more uh standard, but at the same time, Casas is very disrespectful. When they're doing the opening picture with the for the title and everything,
Yeah.
Casas is the only one that has his hands on it out of the two competitors. Not even the champ is touching it. It's just so I didn't even notice that. It was like, yo, this guy is rude from the get go. He is it's very technical this match.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of back and forth with submissions. There's a lot of reversals that are actually very cool. There's some stuff that Casas does that's just mean. He has like this one reversal. It's like so he grabs his arm, he has it twisted, and usually in that position they would hold it up and they would go in a circle in the ring or whatnot, and then maybe the other Ultimo would like flip to correct himself. Casas bends him forward so he can't flip, puts his leg on his head, and does a leg drop with his arm extended so he can't
I
cover his face. That is brutal.
that is
Like,
brutal.
has vicious moves, and he pulls the hair a lot. He slaps a lot. They have a slap contest in the middle of the match. They just like the stuff we see today, stuff we see with like the pull the pitbull. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that type of stuff. The chop fest, the slap. Like, wow, I didn't know that about this dude. So um, he does not beat Asai in the match, but man, it was a hell of a fight. That's all I gotta say. So definitely check this one out if you can.
All right. I found another trios match, and this one kind of went hardcore, and Mystico got power bombed into tax.
Oof.
This is Mystico versus Mystico La Sombra, Valdo Jr. versus Mr. Niba Filion and Negro Casas. So La Sombra, that is Andrade.
La Sombra, you
Mystico,
said.
yeah,
Okay.
that's Andrade. Mystico is Sin Cara in WWE, the first Sin Cara, not the second one. And Val Jr., I do not know who that is. So that's where know that's my education of luchadors. They have a lot of bikini ladies too, and Negro Casa try to hug one. The more I've watch his stuff, the more I'm like thinking Ric Flair. And thinking he's a Mexican Ric Flair because he does some shit that
Mhm,
he,
mhm,
he's a
mhm.
he's a weird wrestler. But I'm actually appreciating watching his stuff because I think he's psychotic as fuck. But I'm digging it. He's also pretty old. He's up there in age in this one, so he's in probably in his 40s in this one because this one's probably 2009.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, June 26, 2009. So it's not that long ago. So again, someone have been wrestling since like early 90s. So yeah, he definitely was up there in age. It was a
Mhm.
fun 6 man tag. It was nice seeing Andrade mask and shit like that. He still moved great. Kalisto, Mystico was great as well. Um, they win. It was a babyface win, and it was a fun match. Really fun.
Yes, sir.
So that's our three, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
I
go
I would
ahead.
say that just in passing that he's one of like the better picks for people like to learn about wrestlers I never seen before that I know have an influence because you could tell he's influenced a lot of like Mexican
No, I
wrestlers.
agree. Like I have a
He's
dude,
probably influenced American wrestlers too because
dude. I
there's a
have
lot of
a
stuff.
I have a list that I checked while looking for matches. I was like, all right, I gotta watch that. I might have to watch that. I might have to watch that. I probably have a list of like 12 matches of going to trying to find stuff for him because I want to
Hmm.
see him versus Corazon de Leon. I didn't pick that one because it wasn't as fun as the one with Andrade's Luchador,
Yeah.
but it was still a fun match but they didn't really have much interaction in that match. I was trying to find a one-on-one match between Corazon de Leon and him, and I have not found that. But I
Okay.
found a bunch of 6 man tags.
Got you. Got
But
you.
Corazon de Leon, that might actually have to be a pick. I don't think we picked Chris Jericho yet.
I don't think. No, I think we did. Maybe he was the early one.
I think we did.
Was it around when the figure came out that we picked him?
I think what happened is we picked we picked matches that had Chris Jericho in it, but I don't think we picked
Maybe. Yeah.
Chris
Yeah. Maybe when
Jericho.
we picked Ultimo, we had Jericho and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we might have to do a part two eventually of
I
certain
mean, we could
people.
do because remember we did Undertaker. We did a specific era,
Yeah,
a
so
specific, I guess, gimmick. You know what I'm saying? So you could. They're not locked in.
exactly. We this is our cast. There's no
Hmm.
rules.
Hmm.
Let me see. Did we pick Chris Jericho? Let me remember. No, we have not.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool.
That's a good one to keep in the pocket, but we
Okay.
have not picked Chris Jericho yet. All right, we go to our highlights of the week in wrestling. We're not gonna go through every show because again, it's been a week and we kind of forgot because
Okay.
we have new wrestling shows to watch and
Yeah.
remember.
No.
So, um, I'll say, so your highlights of Monday Night Raw.
Uh, since they have it, Shinsuke kicking Seth Rollins in the head, definitely a highlight.
And I have my other second highlight would be Seth Rollins kicking Finn Balor with the yellow boot.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I forgot. You right. You
That
right.
was great.
I'll say other smaller highlights. Uh, Shayna coming out after the Ronda match, looking all tore up
Oh,
against Zoe Stark.
black eye and all.
Black eye and all, and her arm messed up. Yeah, man.
And Becky shout outs Becky Lynch with the lemonade.
With the lemonade, yes, that was awesome.
Now she has a
Now she had a
lemon shirt
T-shirt.
too. Yeah.
She's smart.
Shout outs to
She's smart.
Gable winning that 4 way number one
That
contender
four-way was
match.
good.
That was fantastic.
That was very good.
Uh,
And shout outs to LA Knight. And you know what? Good on him. Good on him. The Miz got what you was coming to him.
yep. I actually liked that promo a lot. Like I thought it was a way. So one thing I think I'll give credit to, and then honestly I will say this 100%. Y'all gonna really miss the Miz when he's gone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Miz can make anybody, and I think Miz is a good person, especially for LA Knight. That you kind of want to give his backstory, but not have to have him tell the story.
Yeah.
you could have it in a promo like this, and I thought it was perfect because the Miz is the one that could deliver that.
You're right.
Um, I want a rivalry with them. I want a real fight with them. I want more interaction between them two. So I'm
Hmm.
hoping Miz visits SmackDown maybe this week and we continue
Yeah.
it. But that was a fantastic promo. Um,
And then the return of the New Day, because that was last week when they came back, right?
yes, I was extremely happy to see them back. I was
Versus the
hoping
Viking
for Big
Raiders.
E to be the one. Like, oh, I missed that.
Yeah, I know. I
I
know.
missed
Wait,
that.
they didn't have the Biggie. Oh, Jesus.
They don't have that no more unless Big E's doing
I
it.
said. I said.
But I'm very happy to shout out the New Day. New Day is one of my favorite tag teams of
And the gear was
WWE.
awesome.
Yes,
I don't know what it was, but it had flowers and it looked like Tron. I was like, okay,
it was
okay.
like vacation gear. I don't know.
I don't know where he was. He was vacationing in Tron,
Yes,
inside the machine.
yes. And I like the way the main event happened with Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and Shinsuke was like, "Hey, I'll help you," and then all of a sudden just to kick him in the face.
Yes. Yes.
That's how you do it. You
Do
want a title shot? You just go kick the champion in the face.
he can't ignore you.
he got he got your footprint on his face.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much.
Um, did what you give Raw?
Last week I'm say I'm gonna give it a A plus, because there was too many good things last week.
I'll
Because
go
even the
A.
stuff with Rhea and all the girls fighting her, like she got jumped and she beat up everybody. That's messed up.
Yeah, that was hilarious too. And the funny shit is, we were talking about how some of the girls that have not been on TV, and it was the exact two people that
Yeah,
we talked
exact
about,
people. Yep.
and Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. I was like, damn, they exactly the two people we talked about.
Hmm.
I'm actually looking forward to Rhea versus Candice LeRae. That's gonna happen
Yeah.
soon. But the match last night was actually 2 nights ago was not bad with Indy Hartwell.
Yeah.
So it was cool. I go eight. I go a solid eight. It was a good after SummerSlam Monday Night Raw. I thought the matches were balanced with the promos. I think everything was like in full gear that show. Like I think they answered everything that needed to be answered for SummerSlam, but they also added more storylines going forward. So I think that they did a really good job in that show.
Oh yeah. I just don't to not go too long. I would say two other small details that they started stories. They started the JD doing stuff,
Yep,
Sammy's elbow,
yep.
and then they started
He had the Cena elbow.
um you yeah her and then they started Kaiser messing with Maxine.
Yes, Ludwig Kaiser.
Yes. So
There's a feeling in me that if they could push the IC title to Payback, I think Gable will win it if he fights him at Payback, just because he should pass Honky Tonk Man by then.
okay.
Um,
You know what? So here's the thing, Mark. You said payback.
yeah,
Payback. Now if Gable loses his match, what is it next week? Maybe they'll have a rematch at Payback because it's
maybe.
called Payback.
Or this is just something that I've been realizing that has been happening within the in Gunther's group is Ludwig Kaiser and Gunther. There's something there
Oh,
between them two. And I think there's something
true,
there that
true.
it could be a really good fucking match if they really build into it. So, like, what if Kaiser costs him the IC title?
Mhm, mhm.
And then you build from there? Like, because he's kind of having things with Maxine. Maxine kind of get him to kind of go the babyface way, and then Gunther don't like it, and you could go a whole bunch of things with that. And then also you could they had plans with some people coming in to replace some of the characters for the Imperium. So I was like, huh, that could be a very interesting way to go.
True, true, true.
And Kaiser probably getting tired getting his ass kicked by him.
Yeah,
It happened
but
twice
it
already.
also looks like he's on the way up.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Hey.
Kaiser's on the way up.
We moved to NXT. Mustafa Ali, Extreme, very good match.
Yes, I agree.
Um, Blair Davenport, Kelly Jordan. It was
That was a
better.
beatdown.
It was better. It was a beatdown, but it was better.
Hmm.
Heritage Cup storyline is pretty funny. Norm Dar and Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate wins the cup, and then Um, what's his name?
He's walking around with the fake cup.
Yeah. Nathan Frazier came out and said, "Oh, that's the real cup," and then Tyler Brady's like, "No, this is the real cup," and then they were arguing. Then he had to tell him like,
Mm.
"Hey, it's a fake one. You mind if I fight him for it, and then you can have this?"
That was pretty funny.
I like Norm Dar, so I'm actually hoping he beats Frazier.
Yeah, true that. True that.
I'm liking the Trick Williams, Isaac Driver and that stuff.
Hmm.
I have my bits with Trick Williams after this week, but that'll be on the cast later when we do it that week. Um, but Dragunov is gonna beat the shit out. Just saying, he don't know who he's messing with. I like Braun Breaker von Ragnar. That was actually good because you actually
That was
got a
solid.
pop for Ragnar.
That was solid. That was big meaty men slapping meat right there.
Yeah. Um, what else?
Oh, we
Uh,
had the tag match: Dempsey and Gulag versus Briggs and Jensen,
yep.
and they won. That was solid. We had Kiana James beat Ivy Now, and then it was Dom's defense.
Oh yeah, and Rey Mysterio is giving positive advice to everybody
He's out there, yeah, helping people to beat his son. Yes,
besides his son.
everybody besides his son. Well,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
said he tried, and his
sure.
son doesn't care.
Yeah. Oh well, Rhea is a very good
She has
way.
better advice.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
She's got better advice.
Yes. And the North American title was really good. I really enjoyed it. And yo, shout outs to Dominic Mysterio being like the ratings. When Dominic's on TV, he gets ratings, man. So people, as much as people boo him and talk shit about him, yo, he's getting them
It's
ratings.
good.
He's getting them
You need
ratings.
you need somebody young. You need somebody hateable,
Yeah.
and it can't just be the guys like Grayson Waller. It can't
Yeah.
just be like that personality type guy.
It,
Sometimes it could be just a person who's closer to just being a wrestler and less of a personality. You know what I mean?
you know what's funny that makes me laugh too is the even in the autograph sessions, shit like that, people like push his ass away and take pictures of him.
Yes,
You're like,
the little kids.
damn son.
If Rhea's there, they don't want him.
That was funny. But then people like, yo, I want your autograph too, please. Just do it on the side. Don't put it on pick. Don't do it on the camera. Um, I'm digging. No, I'm digging Dominic's run with the North American title. I'm digging
What do you
that.
think about him using the what was like it was basically like the Phantom Driver
Yeah,
as his finisher.
I'm fine with that. Even though, like, I give him credit. Like, yo, his frog splash's been on point.
Hmm.
His frog splash, yo, when he won that, what was it? I think it was this week when he did the frog splash to Dragon Lee. I saw Eddie Guerrero. Nah, like he's getting really good at it. Like he's you see the development in him. He's not getting scared anymore. He's actually really going with it, and then he embraced that fucking character. So he kind of knows what he needs to do, and I think he knows how to play with the. He's learning very good in how to play with the audience.
Yeah.
But that frog splash has been on point. Like I can not deny that. Like his frog splash has been on point. But I don't mind. Like I wouldn't mind him having a grounds finisher. Not at all. NXT would give it
NXT, I gave it a A minus.
A minus. I go B plus. And then we had AEW with their was it the 2000? No, it wasn't 200.
Oh wait, before we go, they did set up a few things that did pay off this week. Tony D saved Ivy Nile
Yep.
from Schism. Um, and then the backstage with Chase U
Yes.
and trying to give what's her name,
It's gonna
Thea
be
some
it's gonna be
confidence or
Thea
whatever.
Hill versus Chase U. They gonna fight.
There's no more girls.
She gonna be the Kimura and she gonna
She's gonna fight Andre Chase. Okay,
Yep, she gonna be the Kimura. That's gonna be her new name, the Kimura.
the Kamar. And then they sell up Dijak and Wesley.
Yeah. All right. AEW. We had the Jericho Appreciation Mandatory Meeting. Beyond, beyond Cool Hand, Angelo Parker, Daddy Magic, Matt Moran, and maybe Daniel Garcia, everyone else sound like a day in the improv.
Well, listen, I'm not mad at Tay. Listen. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk about Tay
Yeah, you don't get style in
because
your eye.
no, it's just she's a mama, and she wasn't what she said was pretty much fine. I'm
Yeah.
not mad at what she said. I'm not mad at what she said.
I
I'm
just
mad.
yeah, go ahead.
I can't be too happy with Anna Jay because she backstabbed the Dark Order to
Yeah,
join them.
yeah.
So you know what? That's on you. That's
She
on you.
she fucked up.
You backstabbed somebody to get there.
Yeah. But her promo didn't hit me. And most of the promos that I like, like again, Daddy Magic, and Daniels.
I felt those two guys.
He had the
It makes the
most.
most
Yeah,
sense. It makes the most
Matt
sense.
Murder had like the one of the best ones.
That's his full name. The
Yeah.
other guy, Angelo Parker. Yeah.
And then Sammy Guevara, I want to see where that goes. But Jericho's like, I might join the family, so he might join another family. Hardys versus Young Bucks. It was
That
okay.
was all. That was all.
Um, FTW Championship, RVD versus Jack Perry.
That was a fun match. And I like that leg drop to the outside. Damn near cut Jack Purr in half.
I will say this, and this is what I was telling you before the show. The biggest difference of RVD now than back then, and he's very top heavy.
Hmm.
So when he does his moves, he lands chest first. So the
Hmm.
frog splash, chest first. Rolling thunder, back first. The split wig moonsault, like he went straight down. Like he landed like a sack of potatoes.
It was like a rock.
Yeah, but with finesse. But with a
Yeah,
rock.
no, he was Buzz Lightyear. He was Buzz.
he
He was
land.
falling with style.
He was falling with style. I love RVD, and I'm 100% behind it. I wish Katie Forbes were there just because I think
Oh yeah.
it makes him what he is now, and I love that for him. But fuck Jack Perry winning the match. I want RVD to
I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not
win.
mad because they got a story cooking. Let him go.
Yeah,
He wore the Jerry Lynn pants.
yeah,
He's playing mind games. Like, okay, let's see. He's putting in some type of work. So let's see.
yeah. You had Adam Cole, MJF challenge for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. It was a
It
funny
makes sense.
promo though.
I like what Chugs was saying
Yeah,
because he said he never won. That was like the one championship of ROH that he did not win. I'm
yeah.
surprised. With Red Dragon having been a thing, I'm surprised.
Well, he was
But
part of Red Dragon though.
wasn't he friends with them?
No,
He was never friends with them.
no, he wasn't.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. See, I thought they were. I thought he was like unofficial third man. I didn't know that.
Nah,
Okay.
he fucked with Kyle O'Reilly when he was the RH champion.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why they had the rivalry.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Learn something new.
We had Lucha Bros versus Blackpool Comic Con. I thought it was a solid match.
Yeah. I mean, I at least Moxley's head didn't explode, right?
Yeah,
But it was funny the thing you said about Phoenix wore a helmet. So was it last week that
yeah,
he said he wore a helmet? So he that's messed up.
yeah.
Oh man.
Darby Allin and Sting revenge on the Mongol embassy. Um, hear me out. Hear
Hmm.
me out. If they plan this match for All In, a big way to get people talking is to turn Darby heel. What if Darby
Okay.
Allin betrays Sting at one?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree.
and beats him with a skateboard.
Hmm.
That's the way it has to happen. I'm sorry, Sting. I love Sting, but I feel like you need a new direction with Darby Allin. I feel like he's been a babyface for the your first 4 years of AEW. So give him a different edge and give him a different character. I think him going heel with the monologue, wherever the fuck they are, I think it would be great. I think him, AAR Fox, and Strickland could be a deadly trio.
I think that would be the best group for Swerve
Yeah,
again because the Kingdom, not the Kingdom, that's a different group because the Mogul Associates.
yeah.
I'm sure those two guys are good. We know Brian Cage is good, but it's
It is what it is.
what they have told me so far is that anybody can beat Brian Cage.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Besides, everyone could be Brian Gage.
Except Willie Mack. Yes,
Except for
yes.
Willie Mack. Willie Mack don't have that in him just yet. And our
But you
main event.
telling me?
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. But you telling me that Darby can beat him anytime he wants to, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. He has skateboards to knock him out.
It just apparently he's heavy enough to fall on him once and beat
he
him. So
he has that one dot that you hit and that's it.
that's it.
He's a putty, a
Yep.
very big putty. And the main event was the AEW Women's Championship, Hikaru Shida versus Anna Jay. I thought it was an okay match. Again, Anna Jay still needs work. I wish
Hmm.
they work her more with, again, more veterans, have her work more. Other than that, it was solid enough for a championship match. I just don't understand why Shida had to fight her way to All In,
Well, she was gonna be there regardless.
but
She was on the poster the day of.
but why did Tony Storm get a bye and Shida did not? She's the
Somebody got a
champion.
but. Oh, because she's a. No, she didn't have to fight to get in.
Yeah, she did. She had to fight Anna Jay.
No, that was just a championship
No,
match.
it was they had a bracket.
I thought. Nah, I'm confused. I thought that NJ had earned the shot
No,
a
because
while ago.
no, she lost. Well, she had the AEW championship match, but the winner of this match would have went. It was they made a bracket of it, so that
Well, I
match
mean,
was in a
yeah.
bracket.
Well, see, I think you might be confusing it because she didn't have to qualify. It was just whoever won was gonna be in it. Because obviously, in Fantasyland, if Anna J won, they would have to change it.
I
That's
still
probably why they
say
did that.
Tony Storm
She
got a
didn't have to
bye.
earn her spot. She just had to make sure her face was on the poster because if she lost the match, it wouldn't be her.
Tony Storm still got a bye. That's bullshit.
She was it because she had a rematch.
Well,
I
she had a
get it.
rematch. It's still bullshit.
She's
So
the
you
only one
got
that had a rematch.
Paige and Britt Baker's fighting tonight.
Paige and Britt Baker. Okay,
Well, Paige is
okay.
in already. She fought on
Paige is in. No,
Rampage.
she beat
Scott
yeah,
Blue.
what's her name?
That
Yeah.
was a very sloppy match.
Oh, I didn't see it. Well, I didn't watch Rampage.
I
So.
did watch it, and I watched it for that match, and I was hoping for something, and yeah, it wasn't that
Mm.
great. Anyway, AW give it.
I give it a B plus. That was a solid show.
I go B. Yeah, that was alright. SmackDown. Our highlights of SmackDown. We did have Charlotte and Asuka fight for a lot. It was an okay match. I did like when Io Sakai came out with her crew and beat theirs.
This is true. It was alright. Unspecial.
Before we go further in, what do you think of the change of the announcer?
What do you mean?
Michael Cole and Barrett
Oh, for
on
the
Raw
show.
now, and
Why
Graves.
is he on two shows?
So they want Michael Cole to be the voice of WWE. So they want him on both shows.
Oh, okay. All right. I
Um,
mean, if he wants to do it, that's fine.
the company that bought WWE, they want Michael Cole to be the voice of both shows. I think he's been doing his best commentating in a long time. I think they letting him just say what the fuck he wants, and he's been fucking hilarious sometimes too. So
Hmm.
I give him credit when credit's due. I do like Barrett and Cole on Raw because I think they make it go smoother.
Hmm. Hmm.
I
Hmm.
think Cole and Barrett has such good chemistry that they keep on the action. And again, I think Barrett makes me laugh, and I think he has a good chemistry with Cole and go back and forth with him. That it makes the show go faster.
Yeah, it just makes the commentary interesting
Yeah.
from all aspects instead of just Corey Graves.
And then a shorter show with Cordy Graves and Kevin Patrick and Michael Cole, I think it works because when Patrick doesn't have nothing to say, Cole could kind of take over.
This is true.
Cause
But I will say it's odd. It's the opposite of the Raw with Jimmy,
yeah,
which, to be honest, I thought was good.
yeah,
So it's fine. I guess they just switched the days to 3 man is on Friday now. That's okay.
yeah, and it's a shorter show, so they don't have to really commentate for a 3 hour show. But I think Barrett and Cole are, I think, are a bit more prepared for it because it's just them two and them focusing on the matches and stuff like that. And I think they work better for 3 hours because they make the 3 hours feel shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I I like Kevin Patrick. Like I like his personality and stuff like that, but I don't think he's like a commentating. Like I haven't like warmed up to him in commentating. I will replace him with Saxon. I actually like the Saxon.
Yeah, I don't mind Sexton and Graves.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't like. I feel like they really trying to force get Patrick like people liking Patrick, but I'm not crazy about him. I like him like after the bell. I like him maybe backstage announcer like talking to the wrestlers and shit like that. But as a
If him
commentator,
doing what, if you replaced him with Byron and switched them completely, they'd be fine.
yeah, I think that 100%. I don't think people wouldn't even notice.
Because him and Byron, they basically switched jobs.
Yeah, pretty much.
He was doing the backstage interviewing thing. So
Yep.
yeah.
We got AJ Styles and Karrion Cross. So what do you think about that match?
Uh, I mean, it was solid. It was kind of an ass whooping though.
Yeah,
I'm show
yeah,
STF. You had not the STF. Well, kind of. Uh, he was hitting him with all types of submissions and stuff. He was reversing his. What is his hold? The
the,
cross jacket.
yeah. The cross jacket. Yeah,
Like he got out of the cross jacket. Like he survived the Doomsday Saito. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I, I mean, well, that technically it was kind of Scarlett and Mia Yim scrapping that had the ref looking, but it doesn't feel like this didn't feel like a heated rivalry
yeah,
because it never really felt like AJ was in trouble.
yeah.
It
Makes
just felt
sense.
like Cross was just some dude just mad. Like, why are you so mad? So it was all right.
Edge challenges Sheamus. I'm actually looking forward to this match.
I was surprised as hell. I was
Yeah,
happy as hell when I heard Edge's music, but to challenge Sheamus, I just are you sure you stay?
yeah. I liked the story though. I liked the story that
Yeah,
he
I
was the
like
one that
that.
kind of got him. They showed him.
I remember that episode.
Yeah.
I remember that episode. That was like I to be honest, that was like probably the first or second Celtic Warrior I saw.
Okay.
So I know when it happened, that was like when Edge came was gonna come back, and it was like, oh okay.
Yeah. No, I'm actually excited. This is the first time they fought.
Yeah, that's interesting too.
Yeah,
That's
I was
interesting.
surprised by that too. So I'm like that. You got LA Knight with top dollar. LA Knight wins. Not much of a match.
Why
It was
why is he beating these guys up? He just
they
stayed beating
deserve
up
it.
Hit Row. what did what did Hit Row do to him?
Everything.
All right.
Yeah, state championship match. He has Santos Escobar, Austin Theory, and then Austin Theory attacked him earlier. Then they also attacked him again, and then the lineup being Rey Mysterio versus Theory, and Theory Mysterio, new U.S. champion.
I would say did not see this coming. Remember,
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio was hurt
Yep. Yep.
or got his bell rung or whatever. So you think I thought he was gonna show back up? No.
And then we had what's the future of the bloodline, and then we had Jay explain himself of why he did what he did. Roman being a dick and like like that, and then and then Jimmy saying, oh Jimmy coming on saying why he did it. Jay saying that he pretty much quit. He said fuck all y'all.
I'm done.
Um,
Makes I mean I get it. I get what Jimmy's saying. He didn't want him to become evil. He thought he was gonna get corrupted. It's like the Force. He was going to the dark side. I get
yeah,
it, but I still call BS.
yeah.
Nah, Nah, you cross that bridge when you get there. You don't stop him from becoming the champion.
Yep,
So,
he fucked up.
um, as far as Jay quitting, good. I mean, like you could do this a lot of ways. Where obviously give him some time off to come back, but you could also, if they want to, have him doing stuff.
Yeah. NXT.
They could have him. No, if he said he quit WWE, he
Go
could
to
be doing
NXT.
anything. No, that's WWE.
But they don't like say it as WWE. They say
Yeah,
NXT.
they do. They do.
He
They
could go to
do.
NXT.
He could go somewhere else
All right.
where his family is. He could go visit one of his family members and have a little match with him or something. He doesn't even have to fight.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Jay. He could just show up somewhere where one of his brothers or legit cousins are, and then maybe he starts collecting people and come back and beat Roman's ass
Yeah.
or get somebody for solo. I'm just saying.
Yeah. There you go. I love the promo. I love the back and forth. Again, anything they do, I think is always great. They always think really hard about what they're gonna do and what they're gonna present. I'm excited to see where it goes. SmackDown, what do you give it?
SmackDown, I'll give it an A minus.
I go A minus two.
I think the weakest thing was AJ and Cross. Not the match, just how it felt.
Okay.
Didn't feel important.
You catch Collision?
No.
I run down some highlights. Yeah, Ricky Stark challenging CM Punk for the Real World Championship title. Nightingale and Statlander versus Dynamite, Damate and Martinez. I thought that was a solid tag team match. You got Hobbs challenging Miro. You got Samoa Joe beat the shit out of Andrew Everts. And then the main event was House of Black versus CMFTR. I thought that was a really solid match. Good back and forth. Had good spots and everything like that. Probably the best thing on that night. Um, I'll give it a B.
Okay. Okay.
Rampage. The only thing I watched was Page's match, and it wasn't. It was okay. Not special. All right. That's Weekend Wrestling. Go to podcast we listen to. And I have not listened. Yo, I got into this audio X-Men comic book telling thing, and I that's all I've been listening to. I'm up to date. I just finished Days of Future Past. No, I just finished God Loves and Men Kill,
Mm-hmm.
and they did kind of like just they act out the storyline and stuff like that, but it goes to the comic book, so it's like reading the comic book, but it's kind of like audio form. So I just finished God Loves Man Kills. That's probably one. That's what X Men 2 was based on, but it wasn't exactly based on it.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But
Okay.
podcast wise, I listened to Randy DeRose on Chris Van Vliet. He also
Mm-hmm.
had Summer Rae on there. I did not get to listen to that one, but I didn't. Uh, I did not listen to that one. Ryan Stanton he had Carl Anderson. I think let's see. He has Sami Zayn on this week. I actually got to listen to today. He just went on today.
Who's that?
Sami Zayn.
He said he just went out.
Oh no, he's on Ryan Stanton.
Oh! I thought you said he was out. I was like, oh.
Well, that elbow that he had Cena elbow. You gotta be
I
careful with
mean,
that.
he came back a week later, but
Yes, it's like a
take a day
blood.
off.
It's like a blood clog. They had to like
Ugh.
drain it. Yeah,
Ugh.
that's right.
Ugh.
And Cena had that shit.
I'm good. No, no, thank you. That's nasty.
That's all. That's all. The cast. Shout outs to Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. Listen to them as well. He tried to be Chelsea Green's tag team partner.
I mean, she was trying to find people, but this week came around and she got bullied, so she got a new partner already.
Yep. I'm good with it.
Look, she's been uh Piper's been gone for a while. It's fine.
Yeah, I like Piper.
It just it does make me sad because I still wanted her and Nikki
Yeah.
to like have a run. or
Okay.
at least have them get together and still be the tag. Because I look when they were doing they had a small little thing going, and then they went to NXT and they killed people. So I
Yeah.
was like, damn,
Yeah, I like Purple
what could have
Nevins,
been?
so I'm fine with her being like Chelsea's muscle.
Hmm. Hmm.
All right. And then we go to our wrestling retrospect. I picked this week, and I will pick. Where's my list of people? Let's go. Let's go. I actually had Grace Sasuke on here. Let's go Grace Sasuke.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah. So he'll be our next person of wrestling retrospect. And we'll wrap this up. This is the Wrestling Battle
Oh wait,
podcast.
we forgot
Go
one thing. One thing
ahead.
we forgot, and then we don't even have to go with rumors. WWE has officially put Lacey Evans on the alumni page. No
Yes.
rumors. They said it themselves. She is gone.
She got released.
But I think she left. She they
No,
wasn't doing that with her anyway.
no,
It's all good.
she got released. Technically, she got released. Um, it wasn't cleared until today or tomorrow. Like that's what she was saying on her thing. I don't think they ever caught anything else with her. I think her first character was her best character, and they should have just kept that.
True. True.
Um, cause I think that, yeah, she had title matches after title matches throughout the whole time. Like I don't think that. And then they try to repackage her, and they didn't. They kind of did lazy with her too. Like if you're gonna do that whole Sergeant thing, you should have gotten Sergeant Slaughter with that,
Yeah.
or got a manager or something like that to actually really make something of that character. Her wrestling skill wasn't a par to what she used to be as well, and that she made a lot of mistakes in the ring. So um, I hope for the best. If she could train a bit more, Impact would be a great place for her.
I think if she wants to wrestle, she can go where she wants. But if she
Yeah,
doesn't, I think it's fine.
yeah,
I think it's fine if she just retired.
and
It's
yeah,
okay.
and then also her big ass her a lot of her comments and shit like that was getting her in trouble and shit too.
Yeah, I think that was the main thing is
Yeah,
that she keeps saying dumb shit.
yeah,
That's mostly it. Like you can have your beliefs. If you see some of the stuff that some of the people do work there have said, but they have been told,
yeah,
shut up,
yeah.
and you don't see it anymore.
No,
And she just kept talking. So
yeah. There you go. All right, we'll wrap this up. This is the Wrestling Battle Podcast. Thank you for listening. I'm Mark the Mike. You can follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitch, and Threads. I'm on there too, and TikTok. It's down there too. So follow everywhere. And follow Red Cycle Inc.
yes, sir, yes, sir. Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud. That is Spotify. And we got a WordPress, so check it out.
And peace out, laters, and always remember, follow the Jinkies.